Hello children. Today we will discuss about the diseases due to malnutrition. In our life, food is very important one to survive. That's why we have to take the food materials every day. But what type of food keep us healthy? In the food, we have to take balanced diet. Balanced diet is a very important food to us that only keep us very healthy. What is balanced diet? The diet which contains the all the nutrients like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. The food which contains all the nutrients like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals in the required amount is called a balanced diet. So we should take the balanced diet every day. But two-third, two-third of two-third of world population, two-thirds of world population suffering from food related diseases. What type of diseases? Food related diseases. Two-thirds of world population suffering from the food related diseases. Out of that, some people are suffering from the food related disease by consuming the high calorific food, and most of the people suffering from food related diseases due to lack of balanced diet, due to lack of balanced food. So 2 by 3rd world population suffering from the food related diseases. In that population, if we observe, some people suffering from the food related disease due to the consuming of high calorific food materials, means they are taking extra nutrients into their body. But most of the people suffering from the food related disease due to lack of the balanced diet. So that's why it is very important to learn about the disease due to malnutrition. Just now I have told you that balanced diet. What is balanced diet? So the diet which contain the all these nutrients in the equal amount or in the required amount is called balanced diet. Here some people are taking the food in that carbohydrates are not there but all the nutrients are there. Can you call it as a balanced diet? No, it is not called as a balanced diet. When one nutrient is not there or more than one nutrient is not there, that's we don't call as a balanced diet. So that eating of food that does not have one nutrient or more than one nutrient in the required amount is called malnutrition. What is malnutrition? Eating of food that does not have one nutrient or more than one nutrient in the required amount is called as a malnutrition. What are the reasons of malnutrition? So there are 4 reasons are there. First reason is poor health. Second one, willful starvation. Willful starvation. Third one, lack of awareness about the nutritious food materials. Fourth one, socio-economic factors. So there are 4 reasons are there to the malnutrition. First reason is poor health. So due to the poor health, people are unable to take the balanced food into their body. That's why that leads to the malnutrition. Second one, willful starvation means fasting. If the people have fasting for long time, that also lead to the malnutrition. Next, lack of awareness. So many people, they don't have the knowledge of balanced diet, what type of food they have to take, so that also lead to the malnutrition. Next, socio-economic factors. Most of the people are poor people in India, so that's why they are unable to buy the food materials properly, and that lead to the malnutrition. So these are the four reasons for malnutrition. Let us study the types of malnutrition. Types of malnutrition. Types of malnutrition. Malnutrition is divided into three types. First one is protein malnutrition. Protein malnutrition. Second one, calorie malnutrition. Third one, protein calorie malnutrition. Malnutrition is divided into three types. First one, protein malnutrition. Second, calorie malnutrition. Third, protein calorie malnutrition. First, what is protein malnutrition? Eating of food that does not have only proteins is called protein malnutrition. So we are taking the food. In that food, all the nutrients are there except proteins. So that malnutrition is called protein malnutrition. Second one, calorie malnutrition. Eating of food that does not have only carbohydrates is called calorie malnutrition. Means what? We are taking the food. In that food, all the nutrients are there, but only carbohydrates absent. That's why that malnutrition is called calorie malnutrition. Next, protein calorie malnutrition. What is protein calorie malnutrition? Eating of food that does not have both proteins and carbohydrates is called protein calorie malnutrition. That means we are taking the food into the body. In that food, both are absent. Both means carbohydrates and proteins. So then that type of malnutrition is called protein calorie malnutrition. Here we will study about the disease due to malnutrition. First disease belongs to the protein malnutrition, that is Kwashiorkor disease. Kwashiorkor disease occurs due to the protein malnutrition, due to the deficiency of proteins in the children. Next, in protein calorie malnutrition, we will study the one disease. That disease is marasmus. Marasmus disease occurs mostly in the children. It occurs due to the deficiency of both proteins and carbohydrates or calories. Let us study the diseases due to malnutrition. So there are two malnutrition diseases are there. First one Kwashiorkor, second one marasmus. First disease is Kwashiorkor. Kwashiorkor disease. This disease is due to the deficiency of proteins. Due to the deficiency of proteins, that leads to the malnutrition disease, that is Kwashiorkor. It occurs mostly in the children. What are the symptoms of Kwashiorkor disease? Symptoms. What are the symptoms of Kwashiorkor disease? The children who are suffering from Kwashiorkor disease, they will show some symptoms. First symptom is body parts become swollen. Body parts become swollen. So due to the accumulation of water in the intercellular spaces, so water is filled in between the cells, so that's why body parts become swollen. Next one, poor muscle development. muscles are not developed properly. Third one, swollen legs. Swollen legs. Next, fourth one, fluffy face, difficult to eat. Fifth one, dry skin. And sixth one, diarrhea. These are the symptoms of Kwashiorkor disease. First one, body parts become swollen. So due to the accumulation of water in the intercellular spaces, all the body parts become swollen. Next, poor muscle developments. Muscles are not developed properly. Swollen legs, legs swells very much. Next, fluffy face, face also becomes swells, and due to that they are unable to eat the food material properly. Next, dry skin and diarrhea. Diarrhea means loose motions or liquid or watery bowel movements are called diarrhea. Kwashiorkor disease occurs due to the one reason, that is due to the deficiency of proteins. Next, marasmus. Next, second disease is marasmus. Marasmus. Marasmus disease occurs mostly in children. This disease occurs due to the deficiency of both, means proteins and calories. Marasmus occurs due to the deficiency of proteins and calories. So that leads to the marasmus disease. What is the main reason for marasmus disease? What is the main reason? The reason of marasmus is immediate second pregnancy, immediate second pregnancy, or repeated childbirth. Repeated childbirth. So between the two childbirths there should be some gap. So otherwise what happens? Mother become very weak and she is unable to give the food or milk to her child. So that's why child become very weak, and that leads to the marasmus disease. So the reason is immediate second pregnancy or repeated childbirth. Next, what are the symptoms of marasmus disease? First symptom is less developed muscles. Less developed muscles. Next, lean and weak. Children become lean and weak. Third, dry skin. Skin become dry skin. And fourth one, diarrhea. These are the four symptoms of marasmus disease. First one, less developed muscles. So development of muscles is very weak, and children become very lean and weak. Next, skin become dry and diarrhea. Diarrhea means loose motions. So these are the symptoms of marasmus. Here another food related disease is there, that is obesity. Obesity. Obesity occurs due to the overeating and intake of extra calories into the body. Obesity condition arises due to the overeating of food materials and taking the extra calories into the body. It is a very big health problem to the children. These obese children, when they are growing, they become target to the various type of diseases. What type of disease? Cardiovascular diseases, cardiovascular diseases, renal disease, diabetes, and gallbladder disease. When obese children are growing, they become target to the this type of disease. Cardiovascular disease means related to the heart disease. Next, renal disease means kidney disease, and diabetes, sugar disease. It is also called sugar disease. This disease occurs due to the lack of insulin hormone. Next, gallbladder disease means this problem related to the liver. So this all problem arises due to the condition of obesity. How do we avoid the problem of obesity? Obesity we can avoid by avoiding the junk food, by avoiding the extra nutrients into the body. So this is about the obesity.